Hey you guys, this is Elizabeth Danielle, and I am here with my
RJ Jackson, RJ
son,
Jackson.
RJ Jackson. We are here to discuss.
You know, HBCU Combine by Demetrius Johnson and his foundation, and how he helps the community and the camp that he brought to St. Louis, Missouri, and also my CAU acceptance that I've gotten, and that's
So
about it.
today is December the 26th, 2017, and yesterday we, Mr. Jackson, got a letter in the mail um, awarding him like an acceptance letter to Clark Atlanta University. We are here to talk about how the HBCU combine that Mr. Demetrius Johnson put on in
DJ.
the in the summertime here in St. Louis. The first question that I have for you is, how was your experience with the combine?
My experience with the combine, Mr. DJ, he really was very organized and professional with his event, especially on you know, it was real competitive as well, with lots of guys out there from pretty much all over, all a variety of schools, and I was surprised about that really. I'm coming to a St. Louis camp, and I meet guys from Chicago, and I'm like, yo, what school you go to? Illinois, somewhere there down there, and it was really competitive, and I just loved the livelihood of everybody that was there. I seen old teammates, some of my own teammates came out, and I met a lot of coaches as well.
Okay. Was it like, did they do any type of motivational speaking? Did the coaches give you advice? Was there recruiters?
Yes, there actually was. There was lots of recruiters, D1 and D2 recruiters. HBCU coaches were there. There was lots of. There was, I think, I'm sure of there was an NFL speaker. I know that was a speaker that was there. That was either from the Rams or somewhere else, and they
Mm-hmm.
were giving us, tips and advice on, how to keep it moving. How to go hard or go home, like, and the quote that I think DJ always say, uh, good, no, what is it? It's
I don't know. You said,
something players,
oh,
some
big time
big time
players,
players make big
big time
time
plays.
plays in big time games.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm telling you, when this man will nonstop say this, I'm telling you,
so,
remember that.
so with the combine, what type of drills did you guys have?
Our drills that we had during this combine, it was a simple combine. It wasn't really too much. It was our simple drills of, we had the 40-yard dash, the 1-on-1, 7v7s, and
Mm-hmm.
also lots of, just the regular stretchings and everything. And you were taken by groups in each session, and you are compared with like how you compete and everything with other ages and players as well. I want to say it was very nice, and the best part, I'm telling you, the best part was the lunch. The lunch, they gave out lunch. They gave out water bottles, Gatorades, everything. The lunch was nice. We
What'd you guys
ate
have for lunch?
we ate like these turkey, ham, all these types
Roast
of
beef
sandwiches.
sandwiches and
It
chips
was
and
great. I liked it. I loved it. I loved it.
veggies and stuff like that.
Correct.
And you
Oh, and we
guys,
got these. We had to get these T-shirts. Free. Nice little T-shirt. HBCU, come on. Yeah, thank you.
so with the combine and even after the combine, how accessible is Mr. Johnson? Are you able to contact him whenever you need him?
Yes, I am on a day-to-day basis. I'm able to communicate with Mr. DJ Mr. Johnson. He usually I'm just saying like good mornings or like I'm asking him questions or I have any concerns about going through my day or just college stuff. I'm asking him questions about like sir like what's going on with how can I get more scholarships or like how can I like put myself out there more
Mm-hmm.
or what should I do like to move forward to not just like stay at that one level, and he gives me quotes and tips and pretty much anything that's needed, and I email him, text him, any much.
Mm-hmm. So, what happened at the combine? What happened at the very end of the combine?
At the end, I had got my first just remember it's my first offer from CAU Clark Atlanta University with Kevin Ramsey, and I was very surprised and wild out about it because hard work pays off. It really does. I was going through the combine, really striving to just get exposure to these camps that was there. I mean, not the camps, the coaches and the schools that were there.
Mm-hmm.
And
So how did you choose Clark?
I
How did,
chose Clark from the BACC club that I was in, and
where?
Mrs. ran by Miss Ramona Miller at my high school.
Okay, and what high school do you attend?
I was attending Kirkwood High School. Kirkwood High School.
Okay.
This trip was to New Orleans
Mm-hmm.
and the BACC tour. We went to Jackson State University, Xavier, Tuskegee, Tulane, and I'm thinking Dillard.
Mm-hmm.
And my eye was really on Jackson State University.
At first.
At first, it was really on Jackson State University and the nice little football program that was there and everything. But you know, I didn't get no. I probably got acceptance, but I didn't get no. Like really big offer or anything else. Jackson State University wasn't at the combine.
Mm-hmm.
Like Clark Atlanta came out and they supported these St. Louis players like me.
Okay, so with that, you had your eye on Clark. Why?
Clark had a really good business program and also football program, and I met the coach face to face. Anything face to face or one on one, you hear word to mouth is best than send something through text message or
Mm-hmm.
email or going back and forth through that. Clark had a great atmosphere, and the brotherhood is definitely where it's at. Everybody is communicating. It's a nice community, and that's pretty much it. Those things really got my eye on
Clark. Okay.
Yes.
So I remember you saying that you liked Clark because of the networking and the down south hospitality.
Oh yes.
I know that you've been on your Instagram a lot and you've been using the hashtag CAU, and you've been getting a lot of
lots of responses, and everybody's really like, yo, if you need any help or you need anything, just hit my line. Just let me know if you need some help or any questions or concerns. And these are guys that I don't even know. They just seen like my acceptance video, and they're giving me support and tips and guidance from now. I'm not even at the campus. I'm here. Like I'm not there yet. They don't know me. They just know of the video that they seen and that.
Mm-hmm.
So that right there just knows that like once I'm there, I'm gonna have a family. I feel like I'm gonna connect and network and socialize with lots of people.
Okay. So another question: what do you think you did or showed at the combine that gave like Coach Ramsey like, I want you, or I want to give you this offer? What did you show at the combine?
At the combine, I really showed total aggressiveness. Just a go getter. I showed all gas, no brakes. I got out there and it was. I think it was actually pretty hot. The sun beaming. You know, I'm getting out there and I'm exercising. I'm warming up and getting through the stretch and everything.
Were you
And,
nervous?
and I actually was. It was it was just a whole bunch of coaches there, and I was trying to get my exposure, and I haven't really ever gotten exposure like so. So I'm just trying to do my
Was
best.
this your first combine?
This was my second or third, but I'm pretty sure it was. Yes, my second or third combine. I had
Yeah,
one
because we went to the one in
the
Atlanta.
rivals in Atlanta.
Right.
Yes, and that's when I
Atlanta, the Alpharetta combine.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
And during my breaking period, I actually went off.
You guys had a break in
We
between?
had a break, yeah, with break period. You get your water, Gatorade, refreshing up, and the coaches are literally on the sideline just walking around, speaking, talking around, and walking. And I go off and I speak to Mr. Kevin Ramsey. I catch his eye and I'm like, yo, Mr. Ramsey, like, check me out. During this camp, I'm gonna really like show you. I'm gonna give you a show. Just keep eye on me. And I showed him my little number that we had. I was like 183 or something. I'm 183. I was like, just keep an eye on 183. And he did. And I showed him what I had. Just footwork, skill, technique, and everything. And it all came to play.
Yeah. I know one thing with me and my insight real quick is that I have always been the parent that when my son would have practice or when he would have a game, I wasn't the one that kind of like left and went to the grocery store or went shopping. I was always like there, like I need to know what's going on. So at the combine, yes, it was like scorching hot, but they made sure that they had a lot of water, Gatorade.
Right.
They made sure that they had shade for them, and the atmosphere, like everything was professional. Even myself, I jumped in because there was a lot of kids that they pre-registered, but some that didn't, so we had to enter things in manually, and it actually went smooth. I was totally like surprised that at the end of the combine, all the coaches was walking around, and then like the parents and everybody was leaving, and I'm kind of like, Ronell, talk to that coach. Talk to that coach. Get his business card. Who is he? Like, he looked like a coach. Go talk to him. See what you need to do. See what type of tips he can give you. See what advice he can give you. Because this was his first or second combine. So, like, dude, like, you about to be a senior. We need to get that free education.
Oh, and I also want to make sure I let all players know, athletes, that it's not hard to just say something to a coach or say something, or saying, hi, my name is so and so and so and so, I play this position. A closed mouth does not get fed. You're not gonna get an offer just from. It's not gonna just lay down on your lap like, yo, so this I got this for you, this and this and this. You gotta say something. You gotta speak up.
Yeah.
Use your voice.
Yep. So at the end of the combine, Mr. Johnson came over to me, and Coach Ramsey came over to me and was like, Miss Jackson, Miss Williams, you got a winner. You got a winner right here. I'm proud to say that I'm gonna give this young man an offer. I'm like, huh? Like, what? Like, you out there doing it like that?
I had to do it.
Yeah, so I was like, what? And actually, Coach Ramsey thought that he was actually a senior last year. So once we finally told him that, because Coach Ramsey was like, send me your transcript.
Send me your GPA.
He was like, send me your transcript.
Everything.
Send me all your stuff, like
Yes.
right now. We was like, yeah, we got a whole nother year to go. So, that was like me as a parent, my experience with the combine. And at first I was like, oh, okay, it's just another camp that he's going to. He'll get the exposure. Never in a million years I thought that he would be getting a scholarship offer. So We got a verbal offer from Coach Ramsey, and the rest is,
To be continued,
yeah, the rest is to
hopefully
be continued.
be
Yesterday,
signing day,
yeah,
and
yesterday
everything else.
we got he got his acceptance letter to Clark, so we just waiting for that official. Um, Next question. The next question, how do you feel? Oh, how do you feel about being accepted to Clark?
Being accepted to Clark, when I opened that letter, I'm telling you, when I opened that letter, I was very excited. I was very proud, and I was proud to not only like be accepted to this college, but I've been given the opportunity to go to the next level and continue my education and continue my education there at Clark. I was very proud to be a Panther, man. Being a Panther, I feel like being a Panther, proud Panther. For most people I've seen, they are most leaders. Most people there are on top of the game. The academics are correct and on top.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Nothing. Oh, and where do they rank it? We look
Clark ranked was in the top 20. They were in the top 20
of the
and of
best.
the best HBCUs. I looked that up, and they were like, I think like 15, 10 or something in that range. And I'm like, wow, like Clark's up there, like yo,
Mm-hmm.
this is like
So I
more than
know
I
that it's
thought.
over like 100. I think it's like 101 HBCUs, private and public. So HBCU, what does an HBCU mean to you?
His historical black college university. Okay, now look, HBCU, man. First thing that comes to mind is black excellence.
Mm-hmm.
Now what I say from there, is my people. This is us. Like HBCU, this is us. You see people like yourself. You're gonna be communicating with professors like you, that you could be like in the future. Um, there's only high goals and high standards at HBCUs, and especially as a African American, at these schools, especially at Clark.
The African American young man.
Yeah, baby.
What else? What would you say to um, any of the young men or even young women? Was there a young lady out there?
There actually was.
It was like two
I think it
girls.
was like, yeah,
It was
there
like
actually
two
was.
girls that were out at the HBCU combine, out
There
there
was.
getting it just like the dudes.
Yes.
But what would you say to someone that would be interested in attending the next combine for 2018?
For the next combine of 2018, I want to say to all the athletes in St. Louis and even outside of St. Louis, if you're an athlete, you're gonna get yourself your own exposure. You're gonna get out there and actually want to, ball out, get any type of exposure. Like I said, it's all about exposure. It's you're getting yourself out there.
Selling yourself.
Your name is a brand. If you get yourself out to this town or this town in this city and you go to these camps, your name is that's you. You're going from here and there. You're gonna be getting any types of opportunity or any types of coaches names, numbers, business cards or such. So come out and don't be afraid to know. It's competitive. It's gonna be competitive out there. I'm gonna tell you that it's gonna be some competition.
Don't take it lightly. Like, don't come out. One thing I told Ronell is that, dude, like, go out there and work your ass off. Like, don't worry about what the next person's doing or what the next person isn't doing. Go out there and shine for yourself. You want to, I remember when he was with Matthew Dickies as a bulldog. Bulldogs for life.
Indeed. Black and gold.
That it's so many young men and so many boys that want to become like NFL players and want to get to the next level. Football is just the beginning, so you have to treat it as such. Just the combine is like a resume.
It is.
Yeah, you go out there, you shine, you work hard.
It's about to be an interview.
And you sell yourself. They see you go out there and you go out there lazy and not wanting to work hard and show your, like, don't think you go out there and, so I'm just saying, don't go out there like you the top dog, because it's always someone better. So work your best.
Go out with a plan.
Yeah. So what colleges were out there? I think it was D1
and D2 schools. D1 schools, from the top of my head, it was Alabama State. There was Southern Arkansas, Pine Bluff. There was Tennessee State, Howard, and then on the D2 side, of course, Clark Atlanta, Virginia Union, Elizabeth City State, Lincoln University, and I think a few more on both sides, D1 and D2. It was lots of schools there.
Okay. So that is the end of our video. I think that, is there any last words that you want to say to Mr. Demetrius Johnson? I know that last year Styles Clothing was a sponsor. The Marriott Hotel was a sponsor. Of course, Demetrius Johnson Foundation and Crown Food Market. R.J. Jackson.
Hello, I'm R.J. Jackson.
Senior at Kirkwood High School. He just got accepted to Clark Atlanta University. Oh,
yeah, gotcha. It's getting hot in here. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Again, this is Elizabeth Danielle, and we have RJ Jackson, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you come out to the 2018 HBCU Combine with the Demetrius Johnson Foundation. Thank you. Bye.